This morning, and how does some southern bread pudding sound for dessert tonight? Well, we're going to be making some up with a hot buttered bourbon sauce this morning. Dawn Bitts from Grasshaven Outdoors here to show us just how to make this daybreak delight. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're all ready for the Kentucky Derby?
Well, because it's this weekend, so I had to make sure I had my fascinator on.
Okay, your fascinator. The appropriate term.
Well, you know, I mean, it took me a while to even remember what it was called. So anyway, but let's go ahead and get started with some wonderful southern bread pudding.
Okay, see, this is what our final product is going to look like, and I
here.
cannot wait.
Oh my gosh, doesn't it smell
looking forward to this
so
all
good.
morning. So how simple is this?
Okay, it's very simple. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with some stale bread. And we are very fortunate to get this from the Grateful Bread Company here in Boulder. And it's kind of nice and stale, and you can see it's not completely hard, but it's
pretty
perfect
crunchy
for bread pudding.
Okay.
So we're going to start with 3 cups of cream. You can also use half and half if you want to cut the calories a little bit. 4 eggs.
Should I pour it in here?
Go ahead and pour it all in.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and put about 1/4 of a cup of fourth of a teaspoon of nutmeg, about some sugar, some cinnamon,
Okay.
some vanilla, and a little salt. And go ahead and give that a quick stir.
Okay.
And I'm going to move all this stuff out of the way so we have a little more space today.
Okay.
And once that's all stirred up, we're going to go ahead and put it into our bowl of bread, stale bread.
Okay. Just pour it right on.
Just pour it
over.
right into there. And the great thing is we're going to let this set for about 30 minutes. It's going to absorb all of the flavors. Once that gets absorbed, let's go ahead and put it into our pre-prepared dish, which is prepared with just a little bit of cooking spray.
Okay.
And that's
We got
all
it.
going to go in there. Now, the trick to bread pudding is we're actually going to bake this in what's called a bain-marie, which is a water bath. And so we're actually going to put a tray with water, put our bread pudding right into that water bath. We're going to bake it for 350 degrees for about 50 minutes or so. And while that's baking, let's go ahead and make our sauce.
All right.
This is the stuff that is, this is what makes it all worthwhile. So let's go ahead and put 1/2 cup of butter. We're also going to put a cup of brown sugar, nicely packed brown sugar, some 2/3 of a cup of cream, and then the pièce de résistance, some wonderful Kentucky bourbon. This is 4 Roses bourbon. The great thing about starting with great quality ingredients is you get great results. So this bourbon, 125 years old.
Oh wow!
At least
And
the
it will
distillery
cook off,
is,
right?
not the exact bourbon. Yes, and it's going to completely cook off. It's a great bourbon, named one of the top 10 bourbon from Sensible Eats.
All right, and so when
Now,
it is all
when
finished,
it's all finished,
whoa,
let's go ahead and serve some of this up.
I'm really excited.
The honors
Okay.
of putting some on our plate.
Here we go. Oh.
There
Yum.
you go. Now, serve it with a little bit of this buttered bourbon sauce. Everything is hot. It's wonderful. Let's get you a fork.
I've been
to
waiting.
remind me sometimes.
All right.
I'm just letting you soak it all in before you actually get to taste it.
Okay, a great little treat if you have a party planned for this weekend, and we're going to bring some over to you guys and let you try.
We're ready, right
We
here.
are ready to go. I'm a Kentucky boy. I love all that bourbon.
But you weren't in Kentucky. You were back at Bishop Charlotte High School.
Not Bishop Charlatan.